This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/butterscotch.
Hey, Paul Sashnik here from Butterscotch.com. We're at Fan Expo 2010. I'm talking to Ski from Marvel. You're the CEO of publishing.
Yes, correct.
That's right. Okay, and what we're talking about specifically, because this is really interesting right now for comics, is the digital approach that Marvel's taking to comic books right now. You guys launched an iPad app this year, which has been huge. It was right off the bat named one of the top 5 apps. How has digital comics changed Marvel and its sort of outlook for the remainder of the year?
Well, it's almost like it's a whole new marketplace. If you look back to a newsstand and then the direct market came around with comic book shops, that changed the entire overview. This is changing the game again. Will it grow as fast as the direct market did? Will it take it up? Maybe, maybe not. We need to see, but it's an exciting change. We actually call it the new newsstand,
right,
because a lot of people that maybe used to read comics or kind of remember, but we used to watch the TV shows or cartoons,
yeah,
they hit the app and they're doing a couple free reading, liking it, and coming back for more.
Yeah.
So it's working out really nicely.
Yeah, that's pretty extraordinary too, because you guys will give away a substantial amount of free issues per month. I'm not saying a lot, but you get a full issue of a comic book, and if you like it, you can just click the next button, buy the next issue, and kind of keep reading the series.
Absolutely. It's worked out very nicely. It's almost like any other comic sales. Your first one starts high and you trail off a little. So we're trying different ways of titling and bundling and to see what produces the best result.
Right.
This is new for all of us. I mean, it's literally, while we were doing some other stuff, the MDCU we've had going for a few years now, which is really the subscription reader that's attached to Marvel.com. When the iPad hit, that woke everybody up.
Right.
So really, like I said, we're about 6 months into the game, so yeah, I don't even think all the rules are set yet. Now,
is there maybe an approach that you guys want to take down the line where you make weekly comics just for the web, maybe something a little more interactive that moves a bit? I'm not saying animation, but where the things pop up, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of possibilities when you start looking at online.
Well, we have motion comics that were put out now under the Marvel Knights imprint. Where we've taken the Spider-Woman, Astonishing X-Men by Whedon and Cassidy, and basically, it's not really animating it.
Yeah.
It's creating motion with it. In some ways, it's reminiscent of the old '60s Marvel cartoons.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a little more work for the artists, and it's a learning curve where you have to work in layers and expand your background so you can create motion against something. And it's obviously something you don't want to do for everything. You want to pick and choose those projects, but that's working out.
All right, so thanks a lot. And listen, if you want to check out the Marvel app, I highly recommend it. It's on the Apple iTunes App Store. It's free. There's free issues on there. There's paid issues on there. So if you like what you read for free, why not check it out? It's a brand new digital landscape. Marvel's really spearheading it. Thanks a lot for joining me, Ski. And for all this and what I talked about, check out the show notes at butterscotch.com. I'll see you soon.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/butterscotch.